Hello, worldo. This is Gemini Wolfstar Gaming, and it's time for more Inescapable, No Rules, No Rescue. It's Anton, and last time we everyone went around to find everyone's box of secrets. And with the ones that Harrison found, I decided to keep them closed. Finding other people's secrets in a box. First time playing through this, I feel like I shouldn't open them. I think I would want to be like surprised later on of what their secrets would be. And then afterwards, we talked to primarily Francesca, which I thought was a great conversation. Had some good conversation topics with her. And we last left off here in the garden, just about to go elsewhere. I haven't really thought about who I want to talk to, though. I am honestly kind of curious why Valérie is in the gym. Yeah, why not? Hi, Valérie.
Ah.
May I interest you in a cup of tea? In the gym? Val sure loves her tea. I wonder if she used to spend her free time like this before. More than likely. Well? I have time now. Marvelous.
Right.
I see you fancy your tea time. This is no hotel de not entirely sure how to pronounce this. Curion? I don't know. And yet, I enjoy these little moments. Surely not a pastime that should astound a British fellow like yourself. Not a very French thing, in it. Au contraire, mon cher. The French adopted the beverage before the English. Did they? Did they really? The British Isles only acquired the habit of tea consumption some decades later. Huh. With the arrival of a princess from a backwaters kingdom, nonetheless. There's backwater kingdoms? What? That kind of baffles me. A princess named Caterina de Braganza. I'm trying to think of exactly how that would be pronounced with that little accent curly Q mark on the C. I mean, like, I know that kind of accent mark is on like the name Francois. So Bagansois? Ta? Sia? Sia? Yeah. It's like Barancia. I don't know. From the Kingdom of Portugal. Portugal. So would Francesca know who this is? Curious, and it just... Still, I have to give it to them. They had privileged connections with the East. Can't help but envy the wonder of those who visited China or Japan in those early days. I'm kind of surprised that she would be envious of anyone.
Sure.
No doubt. It must have been something else. But why aren't the French more known for tea drinking then? That's a good question, actually. Not a big history person. Neither am I. But I can't help getting curious once in a while. Yeah, like with what I mentioned last time of with Halloween, watching a History Channel special about Halloween. I wish I could remember exactly everything from watching that. Sadly, I don't. I watched it many years ago. Mon cher, I would say in the same way the United States aren't recognized for such a habit. Tea is the beverage of the elites, the nobles, the kings and queens. So, if tea is the beverage of the elites, then why can anyone other than the elite can drink tea? Answer me that. Huh? So naturally, coffee is the beverage of the revolutionaries.
What the?
She has that bleh face on. Oh, the Boston Tea Party and all that. Yeah. We. Off with his head. How very Queen of Hearts of you. And with that, all sense of sensible taste. I would say that, against all odds, tea culture is very much alive in France. I don't doubt it. And vastly superior to the British one in diversity and complexity. Of course it is, Miss that name. Unfortunately, it doesn't hold the reverence, the ritualistic nature the East Asian traditions imprint on it. The way of tea, they call it. A very apt name. The East, again.
Mate.
You seem very interested in the traditions of that part of the world.
Amazed, are you?
That's a new voice clip. Certainly, mon cher. Their economic and commercial preponderance, a big word there, is not to be put aside anytime soon. I've had to get myself acquainted with the culture and language of the country China for that same reason.
Wow!
To learn Chinese. That's so scary. Such a different language. I wouldn't exactly call it scary. I mean, yes, it's a very much a different language, but I wouldn't call any language scary. I mean, if you're interested in learning a language, like I am with the ones I'm tied to by heritage and with Japanese, for anyone to be interested enough to learn another language, that can really expand your knowledge of not just the language, but I feel like also of that particular culture. Because I feel like if you're so interested in learning a specific language that you want to learn the culture as well. Mandarin. There's no such thing as a Chinese language. Right. Oh yeah, I knew that. If you state so. Fair enough. This effort to get familiar with the East Asian culture is actually enjoyable. That name that I cannot pronounce. Brand endeavors to compete in the modern world. Naturally, I took a liking to the aesthetic and healthcare fields. Healthcare fields she took a liking to. So, makes me kind of wonder, does she want to go into the healthcare field? Like, she's 18, so I take it she wants to go to college? Would she want to go to college to get into the healthcare field? I wonder. Since I'm aware of myself, I consult the best beauty practices. Wait, is that what she means by healthcare? Beauty? The most current fashion trends. And the season tendencies, the products. And the consumer habits from East Asia play a bigger role each year that passes.
Sure.
It's like they say, when you like your work, it feels like no work at all. Exactly. I mean, like, for 6 years, I had a job that I loved doing. But unfortunately, I had to quit because it was extremely part-time, and my pay raise was not going anywhere. Well, my pay wasn't going anywhere, I should say. I wasn't getting a raise. That's not to say that I wasn't doing the work. I was. But it was just extremely part-time, but I had to leave. I didn't particularly want to, but I had to. I must agree. I quite enjoy the process. But I must take my leave now.
Ah.
Oh. Mon cher, it was a pleasure to partake in this moment of respite with you. The same here. I'm actually kind of surprised at how much I like Valérie. I mean, she is so much more likable than her Danganronpa counterpart with Byakuya. I'd have to say.
Mate.
Likewise. More Valérie. Okay. I'm down for that. Would I pronounce the T? I'm not sure. Salute? Salute? There's sadness in her today. Val's solitude is asking to be broken. Tea and biscuits. Are you turning British? Don't insult me.
Mate.
Can I sit? Bien sûr, mon cher.
Sure.
Okay, I was just wondering, does that mean yes? Thank you. Lost in thought again. Nostalgia, maybe? Tea sometimes bring me some bittersweet memories. Especially if the tea is bitter, right?
Looking back.
I miss afternoon tea with my family. Everybody does. I don't want to go there.
Mate.
Did you spend time like this with your family? Certainly. We used to spend Sunday together. In Michelin-starred restaurants. Of course. Like 5-star restaurants. And picnics in the yard. The selection was varied and adequate to our standing or current obligations. Oh, I just noticed I have a message. Of course, from Flipping Ava. I was like thinking, Unks, we like bright red lipstick. IKR. Wait. Why am I reading a message from her if she's talking? Oh, no, wait. I thought she was like trying to talk to Annika, but no, she's talking about Annika. IKR. You think Aksys is popular? I mean, viewers. I'd like to think that she's popular. I mean, whether it be like the viewers like in the game watching this whole predicament, and just like with this game in general, I imagine that Annika is, fairly popular. At least, that's what I like to think anyway, because I love her. So I do wonder with the characters of this game, like what their like popularity ranking is with each character.
Not everything's bad.
You must miss those moments. Fairly lovely affairs they were. We would wear our best countenance for these occasions. Our attire was always the talk of the dedicated media. You talk like they were press conferences or something like that. Not far from that. Yet I might have enjoyed them at some point. We looked and acted like a family, I suppose. On this island, I've heard the others speak of their own families. Right, with Mia, Giovanni. I want to say those two in particular. I haven't really gotten as such from anyone else, really. Well, and we did also have that conversation with Francesca about her and her brother and her parents having like flip-flopped names that are like nearly identical. There's enjoyment and happiness, while in mine, it's the opposite. The sentiment is rather different, it seems. The enjoyment might come from parts of the activity. But sure. I mean, she's from a different world than everyone else, being rich. So that makes sense, I feel. I was rather fond of tea time, no doubt. Still, underneath the pretense of frolic and merriment, these were gathering affairs of substantial meaning. The family members shared their weekly endeavors. As family and business are one and the same. Family and business are one and the same? What? With time, I grew to despise these Sunday merry appointments. Just emphasizing merry. So, were they not actually merry? Happy? Each of my siblings told of their weekly accomplishments. Did she find that boring or something? What can a mere adolescent bring to a meeting of adults free to strive for their own goals? She's the youngest in her family, isn't she? What can I do to shine? With so many years behind them in effort and achievements. So it sounds like she's struggling to really be noticed within her own family. And not just in her own family, but in status as well. I mean, seeing that she's the youngest, it's like she's trying to do her best and trying to get noticed, but no one's really taking a notice. What can I do to earn my parents' attention and pride? That's hard to advise a person on, if you ask me, because each person is different, and each person's parents are different to get their attention and pride. So I don't really have anything to say about this. After all, excellence is not enough to strive in that name family. It's like, I'm not even gonna try anymore. The competition for affection inside her own family, her own home. Not that my parents' love was truly unbound and unconditional. Money changes everything for all of us. I imagine it would be a very humbling experience for not just Valerie, but her whole family. If they were suddenly to, be like poor or whatever. Like they lose all their money somehow, and they have to live like everyone else. Like how would they attempt to survive without having money to their name. But growing up like Val did, sounds like hell on earth.
Mm.
Mon cher, the tea is getting cold. Oh, better drink it then. Do me a favor and enjoy it before it does. Yes, ma'am.
Looking back.
Certainly. Okay, well, that was a fairly interesting conversation. Where to next? I feel like the numbers are dwindling as I keep going forward with the game, it feels like. Let's go, Annika and Dan. Hi, Annika. Or Dan. And then I took a piece of cheese. Some of your Rauda. And ate it. Seems like I arrived in the middle of a story that Dan is telling Annika. What are you guys talking about? About?
Hi.
Oi. Just some funny things that happen during competitions. And they all involve cheese. They all involve cheese, right? What are you, Dan? A man or a mouse? Or a rat? You enjoyed my joke that much? I guess you're right. All the ones I told now are about cheese. Funny that happened. Oh yeah, do you like cheese, Annika?
Annie will happily.
Annie? Yes, Annie likes cheese. Who doesn't like cheese? I don't know anyone who doesn't like cheese.
Pal.
And your pal. Great. I mean, what kind of a freak would you be if you didn't like cheese? Although, then again, I do seem to remember back when I was a kid, finding out that one of my cousins by marriage was like allergic to pizza. But I'm not entirely sure if it was because of like the cheese or something else. I'd be kind of curious to know exactly for anyone who is allergic to pizza, what part of the pizza are they allergic to? Would it be the cheese or would it be something else?
Yeah.
Cheese is good in everything. Pizza, sandwiches, toast, pasta, coffee. Coffee? Coffee? Excuse me? What? It's like, I get it with everything else, but coffee? I'm so baffled by that. Huh? What are you on about, Annika, with adding coffee into the mix?
Hi.
Coffee?
Annie is happy.
Yes, coffee. Is there a cheese coffee that I'm unaware of? I mean, I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know. Do you mean in a dish that has coffee and cheese? I guess that would make more sense. No, you put cheese in the coffee. What? Huh? This is very odd. Who'd want cheese in their coffee? I honestly wish that Dan's laugh was shorter, if I'm being completely honest. Eh? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Same here. What kind of cheese goes well in coffee? Do I even want to know that?
Annie helps.
Huh? Coffeeost? What the hell is that? It's a squeaky cheese. Is there remains of a mouse in there for it to be squeaky. And very white with some black spots. I'm a little concerned about those black spots. Tastes like coffee after some time inside the cup. That is so odd.
Thinking.
Thinking. Like that voice clip is very appropriate right now. It's like thinking, how is this a conversation making any kind of sense? Cheese and coffee? What? Like, I'm trying to make sense of it, so I'm thinking, and it doesn't make complete sense. Sounds like it's a non-cured cheese. Like it's a fresh cheese almost. To get the coffee taste by being in the coffee for a while. Wait. No, wait. There's a typo here. To get the coffee taste by being in the coffee for a while? I'm sure it's supposed to be to get the cheese taste by being in the coffee for a while. Boy, that's a glaring typo. And it's grilled or baked like a saganaki. Not familiar with that, but okay. Am I right?
Yeah?
Annie doesn't know what that is, and neither do I. But Annie thinks you are right.
Flax!
Flax! Nice. Awesome. Sounds delicious. Sounds completely odd if you ask me. I want to try it someday. I don't. Maybe I could visit you in Sweden when we all get off this island. There you go. We could all visit each other if we all survive. And what kind of cheese do you like, Annika?
Yeah.
Annie likes every cheese. Of course.
Hi.
Give me an example.
Honey is happy.
Annie cooked a gojere? Gojere? I'm not sure about that pronunciation. And I'm not sure if I know this cheese. One time, and Herr Carlson liked it. Oh, she worked for a German? With Dan, I feel like I have to wait until he's finished laughing to actually start talking. Because his laugh is so distracting. Yeah. I like gojere. Did you taste it?
Annie doesn't get it.
Annie doesn't get it. Yes, Annie can't serve food without testing it. Of course.
Pal!
And did you like it?
Yeah?
I've noticed that Harrison hasn't said anything about this. What is he thinking about this whole conversation? Would he want to try cheese and coffee? I'm just kind of shuddering at the taste. Annie doesn't know. So why did you say that you liked it?
Annie helps.
Herr Carlson likes it. Must be good.
Mate!
But you are not Herr Carlson, are you?
Annie doesn't get it.
No.
Not giving up.
All right. I'll help you find the cheese you like.
Yeah?
Annie's favorite cheese?
I say.
Yes. You can thank me later. Dan out. Is that his new thing now? Every time he finishes a conversation and he's about to leave, he's like, and Dan out. See ya.
Annie doesn't get it.
Yeah? He left her very confused. What a boring evening. Nothing's happening. Guess I'm too used to the frantic days of treasure hunts and other games. One more movie, I guess, then bed. No, what is he gonna watch? I still feel pretty awake. I want to know what he watched.
Let us take a moment to rejoice.
Oh, well, look at this. Isak, Valérie, and Lumi having tea. Lumi. You need to have your pinky out. She doesn't have her pinky out.
Nearly 2 months on the island. We ought to celebrate.
I don't know if that would be a appropriate thing to celebrate.
Despite the deities of all that is pedestrian walking's land.
Heh, tea party at the crack of dawn? What's the time?
Lovely little gathering, Val.
I think.
Exuberant realization, I must admit.
Can a realization be exuberant?
Regarding?
This Wonderland is a playground for the rich and influential, but of course.
I like the fact that she said this Wonderland. You know, saying that they're having tea. Like, who's the Mad Hatter and who's the March Hare? And who's the Dormouse?
Everyone has limits.
Everyone tends to, at least. Why the sudden realization?
Nonsense! Creation knows no bounds!
I agree with that. Very much so. Because I've always been a creative person.
You can't imagine a new color outside of the existing spectrum.
Oh yes! Oh yes I can! I'll bathe the world in colors it doesn't even know it needs!
Isak would do that. And they would all be lavish.
Says the one who bleeds in monochrome?
Valérie. She was very swift with that zinger. I'm ignored once again. I find myself in the middle of disputes way too often. Do I ever have any sway? If I'm so ephemeral, then why do I feel so goddamn heavy? That's very funny.
First at the feast.
What?
How rude to not listen.
Feast?
Sorry, I was lost in thought.
Thinking about a feast, yes. I'm lost in thought. Sometimes she takes the breath right out of me. Does that mean she's breathtaking?
I inquired, what is your stance on Wonderland? It is clear there is an opportunity to attract viewer attention.
I mean, if it's gonna be a whole Alice in Wonderland thing, I'm down for that. I've always really enjoyed the story of Alice in Wonderland.
With my money, I could transmute this island. We shall shine golden with opportunities.
Well, we shall shine golden. Okay, thank you, King Midas. Wonderland? I always thought of it more like a purgatory. Purgatory? But maybe.
No sinful hand can touch Wonderland! A perfectly pure paradise for depravity!
I like the rhyme there, Isak. Hand, Wonderland.
Giving up is the best course of action.
No. That... I don't know if I completely agree with that giving up would be the best course of action. Maybe in certain instances, it would be wise to give up, but not all the time.
Forsaken, our survival rests at the hands of our captors. Give up. You've given up before.
Excuse you? What a thing for Lumi to say.
I'm sorry. But that's just rude, innit?
I mean, I would like to make love with you in the sauna.
What? Lumi? What? Who exactly do you want to make love to with the sauna? Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? I mean, Lumi is pretty attractive. So I wouldn't mind Harrison and Lumi kind of getting it on. What? Lumi finally thawing?
We can have so much fun. All the girls can.
I kind of feel like she's acting out of character.
Good God. Well, I mean, it's not like that. The cakes look delicious.
Cakes? What cakes? I don't see any cakes.
Scream!
That was very melodic, Valerie.
The heck? Val? What is going on with you three?
Is the tea spiked? This is ridiculous.
Don't you see I try, Harrison? I'm not just a spoiled princess.
I mean, I would kind of hope that she isn't a completely spoiled princess. I would like to think that there are layers to her. Ooh, this piece of music. I really like this piece of music.
Do I have to lift my skirt so you can see me?
Pardon me, Valerie?
No!
Harrison, he's all flustered.
No, let me. See? I'm already naked.
What the hell? Now she's in her... Is she supposed to be in her underwear, or is she wearing her bathing suit under her clothes?
You don't even have a suit. Oh God, put your clothes back on.
Are you okay, Harrison?
You want everything, don't you?
It seems only Valerie and Lumi are affected by whatever is going on. It doesn't seem to be affecting Isak. He's not taking his clothes off. Although I'm sure some people wouldn't mind that.
Bite every cake, lick every nipple.
I'm sorry. Lick every nipple.
Choke on your insatiable greed, Harrison!
God, what in the world is going on?
Choke on each word left unspoken.
Choke on my tongue, Harrison.
Huh? Lumi, excuse me? I can't breathe. Help.
I know how much the sauna turns you on.
No, you don't. We were only in there once together.
Give up and just love Wonderland.
Is the tea spiked? What in the world is going on? Someone...
Don't feel guilty for what you love, Harrison. Maybe even, sometimes, together. Maybe you'd like to...
Huh?
Kill me?
No.
What the... the hell?
Oh my god. This is taking a turn. Isaac's crazed out of his gourd. Valerie looks like she's like just kind of evil looking. It's like, yes. Lumi is just like, take me.
Say good night.
Valerie, you have a good voice, I have to admit.
Then kill me with the words you choke on, Harrison.
No.
Don't worry, Harrison. I have insurance and good lawyers.
That does not spark that does not spark any kind of a good intent. Breathe. Joking.
Your sanity dies. Bite, bite, bite. Sip, by sip.
Valerie could very well carry a tune. I'm kind of surprised. The tea? Maybe the cake?
You are the ever-ticking mechanism of perpetual entropy!
I'm not entirely sure what that means, Isaac, but okay.
Lavish in your plentiful ineptitude!
What if I don't want to?
A Cyrillical masterpiece!
We all know you failed on purpose.
No,
Prodigy? I think not. Deep down, you know they are right. Lazy, pathetic, a fraud driving a bus in the night.
I am so worried for Harrison's safety.
Look at Harrison! Saintly crucified on each cross between indolence and desolation. You might as well kill me.
No! I don't want to kill anyone. Please, no.
Love. Your love is killing me, Harrison. I love loving you. Use me. I'm yours. I'm just for you to use. Use me. Love me.
Oh, God.
Kill me softly. Kill me with your lips before Mia finds out.
Before Mia finds out? Kill me with your lips. Jesus. I don't know what to think. I am so flabbergasted at this.
Do it, Harrison! You have to survive somehow!
stop pulling me!
I'm just like you, Harrison! Why can't you see me?
I'm seeing you. Just. What can Harrison do to get them back to normal? Someone, please save me!
I love your excuse, Harrison. Lie with me with your love.
Trust me, Harrison! You have to kill me!
Uh,
Here be lions!
I can't move. Let go!
Here, wait. No. Here be lions, not tigers?
Harrison, you need me. The gods wait beyond Wonderland.
If and when they do get back to normal, I actually want to really hear Valerie put on a singing performance. She has quite a good voice.
I will be your savior, but only if you kill me.
No!
We are gods here, Harrison! In Wonderland, you can get anything you wish for!
I feel like I wasn't off the mark asking for like Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, and I feel like this is happening. Yeah. As it's like, it's all nonsensical, just like in Alice in Wonderland with, the Mad Hatter and the March Hare and the Dormouse. It's like, it's just a mad tea party. God.
Entertain the viewers, Harrison! Kill me!
No!
Trust in your survival!
Oh, wait, who's...
Harry, I'm so close. Together in Wonderland and beyond. I just need...
It sounds like Lumi is about to, like, burst in a way that is very inappropriate.
Just need you to kill me, Harrison. Ah!
There it is. I was expecting a moan in there somewhere with Lumi. I can't run. I can't breathe. I don't even know. Who is Harrison? He doesn't know who he is? Why don't I recognize him? Strangers. Who do I kill?
If you don't know who to kill,
If you want to escape,
No, I don't want to escape.
Perhaps kill, Harrison.
Are we truly all mad here?
At least right here. Is anyone else acting this way? No. I don't want to kill anyone. And I doubt I can actually kill myself, so kill Harrison.
I don't know who you are anymore.
That was intense and bizarre. It just left me just all kinds of speechless. My God. Bloody hell. Oof. Did I get food poisoning again? I'm not sure it was food poisoning.
It's not like that.
Or maybe it was the nightmare. Was it all just a dream? I feel so heavy and dizzy.
See,
What was that even? Wonderland. If this is Wonderland, all I want to do is burn it to the ground.
it's not like that.
Come on, Harrison. Pick yourself up. Seriously. Oh, hi. Good morning, Isak. He looks distraught. Wonder what happened. Was it not a dream? Nightmares too? Every living moment when I'm surrounded by people who refuse to use their cognition is a nightmare. Often I embrace the thought of simply letting humanity follow the path to its entropy. What sort of freak am I? The kind of freak that I feel like a lot of people would be into. If I'm being honest. I'm a freak too. I feel like saying that I'm a freak too is like akin to Harrison saying that he's weird. that, Isaac's weird, Harrison's weird, everyone's weird. Which is, of course, I've said it before in other Let's Plays, that, I'm weird, you're weird, everyone out there is weird in some way. So, I feel like saying, I'm a freak too, adheres to that.
Mate.
For what it's worth, I think I'm a freak too.
Mundane.
I may be consumed by my inner counsel, but I am not blind to your mannerisms. Freak, you certainly are not. But the attempt to bond is... Is Harrison attempting to bond with Isaac? I'm not entirely sure. Cute. Really, he finds it cute. I feel like that smile says it all. Alas, you're too sentimental for me, but one needs advisors if one is to rule. The fable of the owl, otter, and panda. I don't know that fable. I know a lot of fables because of, like Grimm's fairy tales. I don't know a lot of Aesop's fables though. But as for Grimm's fairy tales, that's definitely not one that's in there. Mayhaps there is yet chance to elevate you beyond the most generic character ever walk this realm. Gods may yet bless me with such wisdom. You are so over the top. I mean, yes, but it's so much fun. So much fun. And I love voicing Isaac. Because of that. I love voicing him because of that over the topness. It's like I become over the top because of Isaac. I find that the same thing happened to me when I first played Danganronpa 2 with Gundam. I mean, he's so over the top. So it's like it's just kind of history repeats itself. I kind of wish that years ago I had Let's Played the Danganronpa games, but I didn't get into the Let's Playing game until like almost 6 years ago now. It's like total chaos. How did you not lose your sanity yet? Or maybe you did.
In my presence?
In my presence? That's what it may seem from the exterior, but my being is in unity. One Isaac, a hive mind for this mortal body. Are you telling me you have a hive mind inside you? A mortal body who, unfortunately, is prone to unwanted chemical changes. That makes it sound like he's going through puberty. Perhaps make some space. There's a possibility I reenact one of my favorite killers and projectile vomit. Yeah. I feel like that's a reference to The Exorcist. Please, don't even say that. I'm equally nauseous. Wonder if it's something we ate. Or drank. This is not something we did, Harrison. We got gassed. Gassed? What? How and when?
No!
Eh?
Imorque lordu.
Is this not what you felt in the bus nearly 2 months ago? Oh, right. there was gas at that point. It's like it was very like Zero Escape with that happening. Jesus Christ. It bloody is. It's exactly like that. Not that he mentions it. No wonder I was choking in my nightmare. Feck. Did everyone get gassed? Are they awake?
I can't believe I am witnessing this.
Calm down. You're making the headache worse. Everyone is already at breakfast.
No!
Why? What did they do? How did they do it? When we were asleep. I don't know how or why. However, our friends don't seem to be aware. Make certain it remains like that.
What the?
Why?
Interessant.
I must investigate the situation. My position may shift depending on the find. Like, what will his position be if it shifts, then? I told you what I know in a moment of weakness. Perhaps a mistake. A moment of hesitation and doubt. Be quiet about it.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll try. This means they could have been here, right? Maybe they brought more people? No. There's no way. There's no way Naomi and Naima kidnapped more people. No, we would have found out by now. More than likely.
See.
Why did they gas us? I mean, it was some kind of, like, gas that knocked them out. You know, like anesthesia. But, so... If it's the gas that affected them during that tea time, why didn't we get any earlier, like, kind of inkling or instance of the gas affecting them earlier in the game? Before this point. You think that would have happened, but no, it just happened. So, that doesn't exactly line up in my head. Isaac! Come back! Who to go to? Let's go to the game room and hang out with me and Francesca. Hi, girls.
Fish?
Harry, Mia, come take a look at this.
Verwunderlich.
What is that?
Sounds good.
You never saw this before? I'm curious, but I'll get back to you later. No. Let me see too. Oh, another CG. Oh, that looks like a dreidel, I think. I think that's what that is. It's a kid's game. In Portugal, we call it a rapa. Rapa. Fortis, it has been a long time since I played with one of these. I wonder why they left this here.
Strange.
Well, what kind of game is this?
Oh, Jesus credo.
Oh, yeah, it's a bad luck game. A bad luck game? I don't know if that's the kind of game I would want to play. It's a cursed... It's a cursed game? I mean, I guess you could look at a bad luck game being cursed. It's silly. She means it's a game of chance. That would make more sense. You know, like good luck, bad luck kind of thing. So are we gonna get? So we're gonna get into a game of good and bad luck then? How very appropriate. It's like, again, going back to Danganronpa, it's like the kind of little nuances of this game are like kind of coming out to me as references to Danganronpa. Like a game of good and bad luck. Makes me think of a certain person in Danganronpa 2.
Fish?
Yes, that. It's a game of chance. And you bet stuff according to what the dice says.
However,
So they want us to play some gambling games? Well, now with gambling, that makes me think of a certain character in the first game. First Danganronpa game. God. I see some people getting stirred up with that. Maybe we should be careful with this.
hey,
I mean, it's only a kid's game. Only a kid's game? Are you so sure about that? You're not supposed to bet with money or anything valuable.
I'm serious.
Sure, originally, it's like you say. But everything can turn sour around here. Also, it seems like a pretty unknown game. I mean, only you seem to know about it. This specific dice looks old and rustic. Looks like a traditional game or something.
For this.
Poi? Poi? I played it with my grandparents and they told me it's from their childhood. So it's a game that has been passed down generation to generation. I don't know if it's traditional in other countries.
However,
It's very fishy. What do you think, Harry? I think we should be careful or don't worry. I mean, I want to say don't worry. I mean, even though that it's a game of chance, I don't think they necessarily need to be careful. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Mate,
I think we can have fun with this. Don't worry.
sounds good.
Yeah, I don't see what's the problem.
sure.
Yeah, sure.
Merkwürdig.
Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Maybe. But this island makes me second guess everything. Had me second guessing you. Das ist klar. I wish I knew German enough to know what she's saying.
Hey,
I know we are not in a normal situation. And yes, stuff doesn't just appear from nothing around here. Maybe they have some bad intentions with this. But we can do things our own way. And show them they don't control us, Corral. Except they are more or less controlling them. I mean, even though there are no rules, they are prisoners here. So Naomi and Naima are like everyone's wardens. I feel like they do kind of need to be careful of what they may say or do in any given circumstance. I mean, granted, nothing super bad has happened yet. I mean, sure, we had the whole thing with Giovanni, but that didn't come from, Naomi and Naima. That came from Giovanni himself because of just who he is. So, while he may have kind of been a little controlling with Mia, with Naomi and Naima, they control everyone from a different perspective, in a different way. So they're just like the overall game masters of this game of survival. Whereas Giovanni is just a predator within this game. Now that we know his true colors. So, if anything, they need to be careful of Giovanni. I feel like they don't have to be careful with this, little game that Francesca wants to play with them.
Strange.
I suppose we can think like that. But maybe we could play just the three of us, just to be sure.
Fish?
Yeah, of course. We shouldn't need to be that strict, even.
Wow!
Great, we just need to get some tokens.
Sounds good.
We can even play with beans. Beans? Why beans? Confetos would be nicer, though. But we do what we can. Item acquired? What? So, do I have an inventory now? What the heck? Yeah, inventory. Well then, wrap a top. A mix between a dice and a top. Which I swear is just straight up a dreidel. Am I wrong in thinking that? What can I use this with? I'm very curious. I can't use it in here, obviously, but I'm just really curious what my inventory is going to consist of, aside from this Rapatop, and what anything I may do with anything that I may pick up along the way. Seems like Don and Gio are cooking. I'm surprised nobody heard me walk in.
Proprio come piace papa.
Oi, broio, toss me the salad. Excuse me?
Eh?
Hey, hey, hey. There we go. Hey, kiddo, you startled me. Careful when I've got a knife in hand. Please tell me you won't kill anybody with it. Didn't notice you came in.
Hi.
Oi, Harry. Yeah, mate, don't spook a guy with a dagger in hand. A knife isn't exactly a dagger. No coffee yet, but I'm still a bit wobbly. Wait, why are you wobbly? Not like I'm gonna get stabbed in broad daylight. You never know.
Listen.
Listen. It's like he's not saying anything.
What are you saying?
Right?
Ascolta.
Gio?
Hey,
Ragazzo, you're already trembling. Relax. We're just making a salad. It's like, I'm not gonna kill you right now.
I don't,
Why do you think you'd get stabbed anyway?
looking back,
Just reasons. It's like with what happened at the tea party, I feel like anything could happen now. Hey, what salad are you making?
Si.
Gio can make a great salad for you. Just watch. Some fungi. I keep seeing you guys with salads. Is that the only thing you two can eat? I'm sure they eat other things. It's just that Dan is athletic, so he just eats anything and everything. And then Giovanni, being a restaurateur, makes complete sense that he would make a bunch of different foods, including salad.
Flex.
Flex? What? Of course not. It's just tasty, quick, and easy. Flex.
Listen.
Listen. Well, the secret is a no good. No good? The secret. No good body. Yeah. The secret to a good body is an even better diet. But no.
Pal!
Yeah, well, it's not so much about eating salad. It's more of knowing what your body needs.
I don't know.
Why not make one big salad then? Why cook separately? I mean, they could be making different meals.
Ascolta.
Listen. You're a nice guy and all, but not that bright sometimes. Gee, thanks, Giovanni. I don't eat everything the kiddo eats, and vice versa, yeah?
Hi!
Yeps. Besides that, we have different tastes. And not everyone likes the same exact thing that someone else likes. For me, I have always hated the taste of green beans. It's just something about the texture and the way it just becomes all gooey and soft when it's cooked that my taste buds just don't like them.
Not the worst idea.
For me, it's about what sort of proteins you eat. Carbs and calories are very important too. Not to mention supplements. Some things get more water in your muscles. Some things get more water in your muscles? What?
Hi!
Why? Other things help you lose fat. Usually a diet is for losing fat. Yes. I would have figured this all to be much easier. Thought you'd just avoid bread and sugar and that's it.
Hi!
Sure is easy. You just have to get used to it.
Proprio come piace papà.
It's really not that difficult. Becomes part of your lifestyle really fast. I mean, you get used to eating certain things. Certain things that you eat really become part of your lifestyle if you eat a lot of the same thing quite frequently. Of course, the types of exercises and your daily activity matters, but you just adapt around it. If you sit down a lot, you exercise more, yeah? I feel like my voice for Giovanni is eventually gonna kill me. I just had a major coughing fit.
Pal!
Pal, sometimes you might just want to preserve what you have, Harry mate. Harry mate. Harry mate. Is that you calling me Harry? Like Harry in the other way? In the other sense?
Mate.
I'm pretty much a mecha working on bones. Not much muscle in me, I'm afraid. That's an interesting way of looking at yourself, Harrison. A mecha working on bones.
Pal!
Hoy, that can change. Easily. Trust me. Just takes time. It's only in my teenage years I started to work out and whatnot. And ever since then, it's like he's been an athlete. I mean, it makes sense. But once you begin, it goes naturally.
Sure.
If I had to assign an ultimate title to Dan, it would be the ultimate athlete. Honestly, in my teenage years, I was an absolute ninja in the gym. A ninja in the gym? Okay. Never to be seen. Right. The art of invisibility and all. I'm just thinking back to the original Ninja Turtles movies. With Harrison saying that.
You got me there.
Fa! 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 Kiddo, you'll go places one day. I mean, I would have to agree with that. I mean, Harrison is still young. He'll go places eventually. Maybe the gym's gonna be among them. I was always an active kid, but I only got my muscle mass later on. Oh, right. Pass me the carrots, meanwhile, Dan Boyo. It's like, not Broyo this time. Dan Boyo.
It can't be.
I don't really plan to become a unit, Mr. Tearing Sleeves up with... Mr. Tearing Sleeves with bicep flexes. How very descriptive.
Not the worst idea.
It's like tearing sleeves with bicep flexes. That's what happens when Bruce Banner just turns into the Hulk. I take it as a compliment, but muscles are not for show. I'm not just a bodybuilder. Right. No. You don't get my age and breathe just by looking sharp, kiddo. Right. It pays to look as good as Giovanni does. With being 52? I mean, you can see that he has a little bit of gray here. But other than that, if you were to ask me what I thought like each character's age was at the beginning of the game, before the bios were a thing, I would have guessed Giovanni to be in his, mid-40s, I want to say. Hope this isn't one of those when I was your age.
Thinking.
I'd say some muscles are for show, particularly if you are a bodybuilder. But yeah. I mean, if you're a bodybuilder's muscles are for show, primarily.
Listen.
That's besides the point. What I meant to say is that you train for a purpose. Whether you want to show off or get better at something, the body is a temple. You take care of it. Decorate it however you want, but be respectful. Be respectful of your own body. Like, don't destroy it.
I don't know.
That's actually a good mantra. Is that how you get to be your age and fit? I'd say Harrison is on point saying that.
Ascolta.
No? Oh, no. Breaking people's necks against the curb, Jesus, is how you get to be fit at my age. Jesus.
No!
Eh?
Yeah!
What? No! I didn't hear that! No! I'm trying to pretend I didn't either. My God. I mean, even though that we know Giovanni's true colors now, that's, of course, something they don't want to hear. Look alive, ragazzo. Life is not a cheesy movie. It's like life is not a rom-com. You don't shoot guns left and right. And life is not an action movie. More often than not, you use a pocket item as brass knuckles. A pocket item? My favorite weapon? House keys between the fingers. House keys. Interesting thing to be a weapon. I mean, anything can be a weapon. I never thought of house keys before, though. This went from salad tossing to murder really fast. It's like, how about both at the same time?
Not good.
It's like, I'm gonna murder you with a salad. It's like, here, have some dressing. Squirt right in your eyes. I think I'm gonna go chop the onion really loudly over there.
What are you saying?
Can I join you? It's like, I don't want to be with Giovanni right now. He's too scary. It's like, let me go play it safe with you, Dan.
You got me there.
Don't worry, kiddos. I'm not gonna go into details here, yeah? What I wanted to say is I kept my buff because I am active. I don't just lift some weights. Occasionally, I have to get in a fist fight, see? He's rolling his sleeves some more, showing the arms. Holy Holy seatbelts. Okay, calm down there, Robin. Those are a lot of scars on this forearm. On his forearm.
It can't be.
Some of the scars look like cuts.
Proprio come piace papa.
Cuts, bones breaking, you name it. I mean, as I had pointed out with his scars on his body, I mean, especially when he was just wearing his like little speedo swim trunks. He has some, good scars on him. I mean, you can see a little bit here on his arm and on his chest a tiny bit. I kind of want to know this. I want to know the stories behind those scars. How I like to think of it, my muscles got tempered in combat. Of course. Sounds badass too, right?
What are you saying?
I suddenly remembered you revoke breathing licenses as a living. What a way to put that. Self-reminder to never get in a fight with Giovanni, right? I like existing without pain. I hear you on that, Harrison. Even though pain is temporary, I totally get where Harrison is coming from. Like, I don't want to be in pain. You would punch the soul out of my body. Or just punch the skeleton out of you as if it was Mortal Kombat.
Not the worst idea.
I don't walk with a weapon strapped to my leg. I prefer my fists. There's something special about feeling a throat crushed. Jesus. That makes me wince, honestly. Self-defense lesson with Gio. You can thank me later. God. Can we change the topic? That'd be, awesome. Thanks. The fact that they included an H in awesome here. It's just on point for Dan's character, but it's still funny at the same time. I don't want to believe that's true. He could just be trying to get us shaken. He's doing a good job of that, I'd say. I honestly thought you just trained for the women, or to appear big and imposing. Maybe a little of both?
Proprio come piace
Course.
papa.
That too. But if you want to live long, pick your meals right. Right. And learn to fist fight. I think I'm good not learning how to fist fight, if you ask me.
It can't be.
Thanks for the tip. I guess there's a method to your madness. Huh? Boy? There's always a method and a reason for Giovanni. Remember that. Okay, I will. Thank you. Strength isn't always showing, Harry. Musculature can also seem small, but be strong and help with endurance. Any roads? Any roads? Like, who needs roads, Don? We don't need roads. Giovanni does have mad strength. When we end up training together, he always outweighs me. Of course he does. But I bet you have a nasty kick.
Hi.
I try not to kick anyone.
You got me there.
Too bad. That's the best way to disarm someone fast. Knock the kneecaps out. Oh, God.
Well,
And I'm leaving. Have fun with the salad tossing. And body breaking.
I assure you.
Oi, merda. Boyo, I'll castrate you. Oh, Jesus. Ah. No. It's like, back off, Giovanni. I'm leaving. Ah. I'm outsies. Real quick. Message from Naima. Remember those secrets we gave access to? In the bios app? In the bios app? What about them? We have decided to revoke that privilege in a few days. What? Why now? I do not wish to disclose our reason. If you are planning to use this advantage, I advise you to do so soon. You have a few days at best. Okay, fair enough. I think we'll do that next time, though. As much as I'd like to do the word guesser to finish things off, I think I'm actually going to finish things off here and also do the word guesser at the beginning of a next episode. Well, this certainly was a trip, this episode. Thank God. Dang, the Mad Pete party I was not expecting. That was absolute crazy. Absolute crazy. And then the flipping conversation with Giovanni and Dan in the kitchen. Jesus. Body crushing and all that. Jesus. I have no words for that, really. And excuse me. It's like, I feel like my throat is shot right now because of voicing Giovanni. It's like voicing Papyrus from Undertale all over again. That when I covered Undertale, my voice wound up getting hoarse over time. Voicing Papyrus, and the same thing is happening again with voicing Giovanni. And Giovanni's voice is kind of like my voice for Papyrus, so it's kind of kills my voice, my throat. But I'm committed to it. So that's primarily why I'm gonna stop it here and save things for next time. This episode was an absolute trip, but I had so much fun with it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I need to give my voice a rest. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this episode, and if you did, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.